A lot of them are lining up against Donald Trump. Now, Democrats love this. Democrats are just glorious. They're jubilant about this. They want to take on Trump. But did Democrats themselves actually cause Trump? Leslie Marshall is with us. That's my premise. Democrats like yourself, you're saying that, oh, we'd just love to go up against Trump. We can't lose against Trump. We're gonna get him. And it's Republicans who are responsible for Donald Trump. I'm saying the opposite. I think President Obama shares a lot of responsibility for the rise of Donald Trump. He's done nothing about the rise of terror. He's told us we're racists if we oppose illegal immigration, and that we're Islamophobes if we express righteous anger at Muslims coming to our country and slaughtering us. I say it's partly Obama's fault. I'm sure you're going to disagree with me.
Of course I'm going to disagree with you. First of all, Stuart, regardless if a president's a Democrat or Republican, when they're leaving and there's an open slot for a new party to take over, anybody is going to point fingers and be angry. But when we look at the anti-establishment push, both left and right, and especially on the right for Donald Trump, that's not about President Obama. If you look at his approval rating right now, when you compare it to that in the House and the Senate for Congress, it's apples and oranges. The American people are angry at individuals on the right, Republicans who said, we're going to go to Washington, we're going to create jobs. They haven't created one. We're going to go to Washington and we're going to do something regarding illegal immigration, an area where you could have bipartisan support, Stuart, no immigration reform. As a matter of fact, what they did was try to repeal and replace repeatedly Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, to obstruct the president. And I think not keeping their promises to the American people as Washington insiders has caused this anger and has helped to cause the rise of Donald Trump.
I hear you, and I think I gave you at least 45 seconds of uninterrupted talking point time, which is pretty good for me. Now, am I a racist if I object to 11 million illegals living in this country and nothing is done about it, and nothing is done about the border? Am I an Islamophobe if I express some anger at Muslims coming to this country and slaughtering us? Am I either of those two things? Because I think the left defines me as a racist and an Islamophobe if I have those feelings. And Donald Trump has given voice to those people who feel that way.
I do not feel that you're a racist for what you've said. But, Stuart, there are realities. When you look at the state of Arizona, which has most of the fence, if you will, that we have built on our border, when you look at not only what it's done to their economy, but it definitely has not helped their illegal immigration problem. So some of the issues are not, oh, the race. That is not, the wall is not about race. And in the comments that Donald Trump has made about rapists and murderers coming from Mexico. Mexico did not send us their best when he said that. And with regard to refugees coming into this country, saying that refugees, you want to put a hold, you want a heavier screening process is one thing. Saying that anybody of one religion is entirely another is not, in my opinion, what America is about. And that does become a bit Islamophobic.
Okay, I learned this morning. I've got to leave you, but I did learn this. Since the conflict began in Syria, America has admitted only 6 Christian and 1 Yazidi refugee. Food for thought, I'd say, Leslie. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. I didn't mean to cut you off like that, but, you know, time's limited.
You didn't.
Okay, good. Now this.